Dear ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the analysis of YOLENO TV. I hope you're well from wherever you watch this channel. I'd like to start this session by appreciating you so much for making this channel grow. If you wish to support us, just subscribe to our channel and give this video a like. So earlier on, like 10 hours ago, Gabriel Oguda posted a tweet on his Twitter handle about what had befell Moses Kuria. I want to remind you, ladies and gentlemen, as usual, that yesterday we did a small analysis about the reason why Katerina Tais refused to shake hands with Moses Kuria. And I also managed to share with you a small picture where that was taken at the State House, and in that picture, Moses Kuria was conspicuously missing again. Late at night, when looking at watching the TV, I saw a press statement by Catherine Tais where she was asked by the media why she did not shake hands with Moses Kuria, or why she never met with Moses Kuria, because Moses Kuria is a CS for trade here. And if the mission that brought the US representative for matters trade here in Kenya was something related with trade, the person who would have met her was Moses Kuria. Just like last year, when Uhuru was still in power, Katerina Tais came here and she had a joint statement or a joint press with Betty Maina, who was a CS then. So Gabriel Oguda posted a report that was shared by NTV about a move that William Samoei Ruto made that was, to me, to my understanding, was somehow relegating Moses Kuria. Before I get deep into that tweet, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to remind you, please take a second and subscribe to this channel if you have not subscribed before. Yes, and so this is the tweet that Gabriel Oguda shared. NTV reports that President William Ruto has settled on former CS Adan Mohammed, who is also his current economic advisor, as the link person with the United States government on matters trade. After your favorite penile organ harvester was told never to come close to greeting any US government officials unless he washes his running mouth with Omo with Parfum, someone is about to see the salute of liberty only on YOLENO News Network. Tears in my eyes. Ladies and gentlemen, this is where Moses Kuria is finding himself in. I want to remind you here, this, according to this tweet, that the US do not want anything to do with Moses Kuria simply because of the utterances that Moses Kuria keeps making. There's no point for me to remind you about those sentiments, because by now you already know that Moses Kuria attacked the media. You already know that Moses Kuria sent a disturbing tweet about someone who's supposed to die on 19th and be buried on 29th. Moses Kuria has constantly attacked the media. Even after the courts barred him from attacking the media, he still went ahead and did that. So I think Moses Kuria's woes now have escalated because of that latest attack on the media. And the US always have their eyes wide open on such issues. And because Meg Whiteman also did not like the fact that Moses Kuria made such utterances, she must have advised Katerina Tais not to engage herself with Moses Kuria. Ladies and gentlemen, now this is where it gets interesting. Moses Kuria is a CS for trade, but US want to invest heavily here in Kenya. Earlier on, we saw Elon Musk. Elon Musk is currently the one owning Twitter. He also owns Starlink. He also owns SpaceX. So recently, he made a move to invest here in Kenya. So if at all, let's say for example, if at all the US do not want anything to do with Moses Kuria, whereas US wants to invest locally, then what does that mean to Moses Kuria's future in terms of relation between Kenya and the US? Yesterday, when I did an analysis here regarding the reason why Catherine Ties refused to greet Moses Kuria, I said that William Ruto might find himself in a situation whereby now he is forced to either relegate Moses Kuria to a less involving CS docket or a ministry, or fire Moses Kuria completely, because the US have spoken, and when the US speak, the next thing you will see is that we have banned Moses Kuria from accessing US. That is one thing that you also might find yourself hearing. We have banned Moses Kuria from accessing the US. So this is where now it gets pretty interesting, because now if Moses Kuria is banned from accessing US, whereas he's the Minister for Trade, Cabinet Secretary for Trade, then that means his ministry will not be able to perform. Right now, we understand from what Gabriel Uguda shared that the former CS Adan Mohammed has been given a role that was supposed to be Moses Kuria's. That is, to me, relegating Moses Kuria. Because let's just look at this. NTV reports that President William Ruto has settled on former CS Adan Mohammed, who is also his current economic advisor, as the link person with the United States government on matters trade. Let's just focus on this part, on the matters trade. Anything to do with trade, it is not Moses Kuria to offer advice, but it is Adan Mohammed. If this is not relegating Moses Kuria, then how do we refer to this move? I personally believe that what William Ruto has done is to simply just retain Moses Kuria in that capacity, but choose to use another person to advise him on matters trade of the US government. So, ladies and gentlemen, there is a common saying that you reap what you sow. Moses Kuria is currently going to reap what he saw. He is an enemy of the media now. Now he's an enemy of the US. And that will have a deep or a negative implication in his global image, because if US have already distanced themselves from interacting with the US, with the Moses Kuria, there are other countries like France, like UK, which might follow suit. Moses Kuria might find himself, only working with Russia probably and China, because Chinese always do something that is opposite to what the US do. So they might find himself just working with probably China, probably maybe Russia, and let's say like Arab countries, those ones. Yes, I think those are the only countries that Moses Kuria might find himself working with, probably Belarus, those such kind of countries. But countries like US, UK, France, I think even Germany, even South Africa, maybe, most likely, those countries will not want to, get involved with Moses Kuria. So, ladies and gentlemen, kindly tell us what to think about this move by William Ruto to indirectly relegate Moses Kuria. Tell us below the comment section there. And also like to urge you to please subscribe to this channel if you're not subscribed. I'm urging you to give this video a like. You can also hit the notification bell so that every time I upload any video, you will always become the first person to get notified. Ladies and gentlemen, stay safe, stay blessed until we catch up again in our next analysis.